I tried looking for you after that.
Okay.
To thank you for checking in on it.
We got froze on that one. The vehicle that you were in, does that one belong to the city or does it belong to the stormwater district?
It belongs to Tenable Security Guard.
There we go. That's what I needed to know. Why aren't you gentlemen, why are we not buying used police cars? That's strike one. I
Whole
need to
parking
know.
lot full of used police cars.
That's what I'm getting
You guys
to.
talked about that earlier. when
Hey,
you
but
talked
this is
about
what I'm
used
getting
fire
to.
trucks.
Hold it. This
You
is what
buy,
I'm getting to.
you buy a used
Are they
police car.
functional, barely?
Wait.
You buy a used police car, there's a whole parking lot full of used police cars, there's a parking lot full of donated police cars. You can drive down 1610 Eddy and see a parking lot full of donated and used police cars. Those cars have over 100,000 miles on it when we got them. You look at brakes, suspension, bearings, struts, radiators, radiator hoses, the interior, the rust, the steering system, all that stuff. I mean, a police car takes a lot of abuse.
Okay, now here's my question. Here's my question. You're not a mechanic, but you're an officer, correct?
Yes.
You have a vehicle, a 2014, which is easily repaired because for the simple fact is, we don't have to buy them. We can repair them. You need a mechanic. You don't need new cars. Now, let's get to the bottom of it.
Let his opinion.
A Ford Explorer. A Ford Explorer can get 300,000 miles because it's a Ford. It is also a truck body vehicle.
Yep.
Built for our streets, built for our roads. You can take it up a hill, a valley, and drop it to the bottom and it'll still run.
I would disagree with that. I have a 2003 Ford F-250 sitting out there. It's a diesel that only got 160,000 miles before the motor had to be rebuilt.
I got
There's
a 2005 F-150 out there with 268,000 miles on it, and I can still drive it up and down Euclid Avenue. I only had to change one light bulb due to the fact y'all gave me a ticket for $109.
Again, I'm not here to argue for or against these. I will tell you this, though. When the police department's operating with 5 uniformed police cars and 2 of them go down and you pick up your phone and you have an emergency, if there's 3 other emergencies going on, your emergency's going to wait.
No, our emergency's already waiting because you got an officer sitting at the gas station eating a big sandwich, hiding the police car behind the car wash, stalling everybody for their special needs.
That's happening right now? Right now?
Oh no, 11 o'clock, show up. Show up, be out there. You'll see the officer inside behind the counter fixing his sandwich however he wants it. Then turn around, you'll go to the car wash and you'll see East Cleveland squad car sitting there. So the fact of the matter is, we don't need another squad car, you need a mechanic.
We have a police mechanic
Well,
who's not allowed to
Do we need
change the
another
light.
mechanic? Is that what you're saying? More than
not?
one?
A qualified one. If you have a 2014, instead of updating an old mechanic, bring in a new mechanic that knows 2014 items.
If we change the light bulb on a 2014 car, it throws the warranty out of whack. Those cars have to go to Ford, and everything that's done to them has to be done by Ford to maintain the warranty. The minute he changes the light bulb on the car, it's out of warranty.
Why aren't they going to Ford?
Okay, go ahead, Calvin, because we
Isn't that a lease?
I
got
have no
15 more
idea.
minutes. Go ahead,
I have
make
no
another
idea.
point.
And if there are officers that are slacking off like that, the easiest thing to do is to pick up the phone again and call the on-duty OIC and make the complaint.
I've done that already.
I've been here for 25 years. I've been a supervisor on this police department since 1996. When people call me, whoever calls me, if there's a complaint on an officer, the only thing I'll tell you is, look, we cannot take complaints verbally over the telephone regarding our officers. All you need to do is come in and make the complaint. But 9 out of 10 people won't do that because it's too inconvenient for them to get in their car and drive the 3 minutes to the police department. They just want to vent and yell about something. So if you have a complaint, a viable complaint, take a picture, come in and see the on-duty OIC. If you don't trust the on-duty OIC, Detective Holcomb is Internal Affairs, Lieutenant Naylor is the Patrol Division Commander.
Here's the problem with
One
the
last
law.
one, Cal.
Here's the problem with the law. I'm a resident of East Cleveland. My house has been broken to 7 times. Not one person has been caught, picked up, crossed the street. But I get picked up for coming to talk to you in a tenable squad car about residential, a big quote 40-ton vehicle coming through a residential street. I had to meet with Officer Cardilli, the mayor, Michael Smedley, and I had to be reprimanded, threatened to be arrested for doing what?
Tenable.
For
stopping trucks.
Never, not once did I stop a truck. to follow a vehicle to find out where it's going, never stop one truck. And asking the supervisor, which was I was supposed to do, supervisor, finding him on the job site, never even stopped production 2 minutes
When is
to
10
find out how many of these trucks can go down. That's tearing up our streets, your squad car. When do it stop?
I agree, and the question I asked you was, are you aware if these trucks have a designated route? Because the truck driver that asked me, I told you straight up. He told me that they don't have a designated route. You made the phone calls. Believe me, I made the phone calls as well.
And the route
found out the
has
routes.
never changed in my years of service.
But those trucks are using those designated routes now.
They have to now.
Right.
Why?
Because you and I both asked that question.
There we go. Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Patricia Blahoviak.
Hi, Doc.
Hello, Lieutenant Valley.
School board member, go ahead.
Lieutenant Valley and I have gotten to know each other much better than either one of us had anticipated.
Unfortunately.
Over the last yes, unfortunately.
Well, under unfortunate
And
circumstances,
the circumstances have been unfortunate. That isn't, I hope it isn't meant to be personal.
12 times?
I had my house broken into at least 13 times.
Hold it
And
again,
that's-
make that a point. 13 times your house been broken in, Dr.
At least
Blahoviak?
13 times.
13
And the
times.
previous security system was not working, so it's probably been more than that. And most of the time, the lieutenant and his compatriots have been to my house in reasonable amounts of time under the circumstances. Unfortunately, the guy who broke into my house was usually in and out in about 5 minutes, so they usually missed him by the time everything. Well, in fact, they always, well, once they didn't. And most of them have been polite and appropriate. I've had some concerns, though. For example, there have been at least 4 times when the police told me they had gone around the house, when what they had done was go from gate to gate, where they couldn't see the back of the house, where at least 5 of the break-ins occurred. They came, I had 2 break-ins on the day of February 16th. On the morning, they came, they looked, they didn't see anything. When I went out, after they had gone, I looked and there was a new hole in the glass block, and there were footprints across the backyard going to the fence.
Defense.
Yeah, that they didn't find and that they later tried to say was new.
Which is why I actually came the second time.
Once the police officers, and I don't remember which one it was, said that they didn't go into my backyard because I had a beware of dogs sign on it. I explained to the officers that the dog had long since died and I had simply forgotten to take down the very rusty signs and took the signs down. The next time they said they didn't go in the back, it was because the gates were closed. I said, you can open the gates. The next time they said they didn't go, they said it was because I had bungees connected. I said, you can undo the bungees. At any rate, so most of the time, I've been very satisfied with the police department. I was upset, but it wasn't their fault when they were busy with the break-in at Family Dollar, which took them a long time to deal with, and, you know, that's life. And I don't fault the police force for having had something that they had to take care of before they had to take care of my situation. Though I do think that we should find some way to